This is the Sunday Business Page with John Delano.
Good morning, I'm John Delano. Welcome to another home edition of the Sunday Business Page. And our very special guest this morning is David Iwinski, who is the Managing Director of Blue Water Growth, and really an international trade expert. And David, it's always good to be with you. Thank you, sir, for joining me.
John, it's a pleasure to be here and chat about all things business.
Well, let me ask you, speaking of business, this past week, President Biden signed an executive order that essentially really mandates Buy American. Well, we've had these mandates in the past. Is this any different? And is this good for the Pittsburgh area?
Well, I think the first thing is it's a ray of sunshine in a divided political world, because this may be the one thing that the right and the left can agree on. We all know that America's had some economic challenges and the economy is really in tough shape. Getting back to Buy America is a very good thing for this country, and I think there should be bipartisan support. Now, with regard to the past efforts, there were provisions. They were Buy America, but more of a preference. And there were lots of loopholes, lots of ways that companies could say, well, Buy America, unless there's an economic, issue. And so they could kind of slide right around them. This was particularly true in federal contracting. And so I think what's different this time, it's not just the new banner waving saying Buy America, but hopefully this will have some teeth. They'll close the loopholes. And I think very important, President Biden has appointed a person to work in the White House to focus on this issue. So it should get visibility.
When we think of Buy American, of course, we think of steel, but it's also involving high-tech products, artificial intelligence. I mean, there's a whole range of products that Americans could buy if made in the USA, as opposed to from China or Europe or South America. Looking at the Pittsburgh area, David, how important is this kind of a Buy American regulation if enforced?
I think it actually could be a real game changer. We have traditionally thought of large industries and steel and so forth, and of course that still will apply. But when we think of the Pittsburgh economy now, we are thinking high tech, we're thinking robotics. And one of the issues here is that not only is this good for America and should be very good for the Pittsburgh region, the Pittsburgh region companies should prosper from the United States in its entirety buying America because of a lot of the technology. And I'm thinking, again, robotics, medical devices, electronics, they all can be made here. Our fabrication capabilities in Pittsburgh and Western PA are fantastic. And so the shifting of this work from China to shorten the supply chains and provide legitimate long-term opportunity to Western Pennsylvania businesses, I think is going to be a real boost to our economy.
David, we only have a minute left, but there's no doubt that the pandemic should have taught American manufacturers a lesson that you don't want to be dependent on foreign suppliers of parts. Has that lesson been learned?
Well, I'll tell you, John, I think that pandemic was a huge wake-up call. Tough on the economy, tough globally, obviously as a health crisis, very difficult. But I think it really woke us up to just how far we had extended our supply chains into foreign sources and how dependent we were on them. And I think that from a point of view of our economy, and particularly in this region, as we get out of the pandemic, that pendulum's not going to swing back to where it was. We're going to start to focus more on our self-reliance, and that's good for Pittsburgh.
Well, David Iwinski with Blue Water Growth, an international trade expert. Thank you, sir, very much for being with us today. We do appreciate it.
My pleasure, John.
And thank you for watching us on the Sunday Business Page. Stick with us. We'll see you next week.